Previously on Revelator Aggregator, we learned that Noah had a son, his third son, named Japheth. Japheth had a son named Gomer, and Gomer had a son named Ashkenaz, whose descendants migrated to Central Asia and the Russian steppe, Eastern Europe, etc. Somewhere along the line of Japheth, they intermarried with Nephilim, like the descendants of his brother Ham, and it's believed that the Scythians and the Sarmatians, who were Russian steppe horse archers, Eastern Europe and Central Asian horse archers, were descended from Japheth, as were the Celts, supposedly, and both the Celts and the Scythians and the Sarmatians were known to be giants or above average in height. Now, this video is going to get into bloodline issues. It's not me that's obsessed with bloodlines. I don't care what your bloodline or lineage is. You can be a new creation if you accept the saving grace of Jesus Christ and his sacrifice on the cross. But these hoogie-boogie, blue blood, Satanists and these satanic royals, they're all about some bloodlines. They're obsessed with it. So I'm just getting into why. But in any event, this is part 2 of Japheth, Ashkenaz, and giants. Now the Scythians, they were horse archers. They were steppe people of northern central Eurasia. And right around in the same area that the Ashkenazis or the Khazarians come from. Armenia is also right around that same area. And that's where a lot of people that look into the Table of Nations and try to ponder where all these people go, that's where they put the Ashkenazi. So we're dead on the money in terms of all this research of Japheth and his descendants that married into Nephilim tribes being the forebears of the Ashkenazi, and not Shem, who was the forebear of the Semitic people. But here was the kicker for me that just hit me tonight. Genesis 9:27. With all that in mind, what it says is, "May God make space for Japheth, and let him live in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan be his slave." Now, if that is prophetic and applied to today, the descendants of Japheth, the Ashkenazi, have come in and have occupied the Holy Land, the tents of Shem, and they've basically enslaved the Palestinians, the descendants of Canaan. And maybe that's what it means, maybe it isn't. And all this is controversial because you'll find a lot of stuff online trying to connect the Ashkenazi to the Jewish diaspora and saying that they're descended from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They migrated to Khazaria, and I don't buy it. And I'm not trying to badmouth, and I'm not trying to be anti-Semitic. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of all this. Father God bless you all. Jesus Christ saves. Stay positive.